Attention, all hot girls. We will be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still don't drink. Cheat first. So you got women that siding with this whole debauchery that's saying, fuck it, we riding for Meg since Meg got broke up with, or since Meg ain't in a relationship, we about to fuck up our relationships too. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Jay, and we got another episode of Just the Facts, and we gonna react to the biggest story that's out right now. Obviously, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's in shambles about it. You got this side and you got this side, and the internet is split, divided. Well, today I hope to add a little bit of clarity to the division and maybe make some points to make sure that everybody is thinking somewhat about the same things. Obviously, I think if you pay attention to society and you ain't been living under a rock, you should know that I'm talking about the Klay Thompson and Meg the Stallion breakup. In some news realms, it's like, ah, man, that's not no news. We knew that was coming and we expected that to happen. In some worlds, it's, man, it's a fuck. It turns your whole world upside down. People was really looking forward to this couple making it through it and persevering all of the obstacles that came in their way. Well, today we find out, or not today, but recently we find out that maybe that dream isn't what it was made to be, or was it? I guess we're gonna dig into it and we're gonna find out a little bit. I know it's interesting because you got people that say that Clay cheated, and then you got some people that say that Clay just said that he couldn't be with one woman. And I'm gonna clear that up right now. We're gonna just go with the idea and understanding that he wasn't caught cheating. He told they had a conversation where he acknowledged, like, no, I'm not a one woman man, and if you're gonna be with me, you got to be able to accept these terms. And Meg the Stallion didn't want to accept those terms. Now, for me, and specifically for me, and I think most people, if you pay attention to the patterns, I think you will all start to pick up on the same little intel and feels. Unless you want to just be delusional and live in Delulu land, that's up to you. But since I want to accept, since documented, because I'm personally not a fan of Meg the Stallion. I don't really keep up with her or anything like that. But when she came on my news feed more so, it was already documented that she's a liar, bro. Like, she lied about whether she slept with Tory Lane. She lied to the police officers whether she got shot in the foot the original night. I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think...
I really cannot go to jail.
Okay.
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay. So how did that happen to you?
But
Glass? Where?
where we was coming from.
She's lied about so much things to the point where it's like, okay, at this stage, I don't know if I could really take what you say and call that facts. I have to get a little bit of more information. And I don't know why a lot of people don't have that same thesis. Like, she she legitimately, okay. Look, you know what? I don't want my words to be the reason why.
Dating? What was the nature
We
of
were
your...
not dating. We
What was
were
the-
really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
Yeah. Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tori.
So why do you...
What does she say?
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch.
I lied to Gail King. All right, now this was on national TV when she lied to Gail King, if I'm not mistaken. Right? We tracking the same shit, right?
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tori.
First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always gonna talk about this shooting.
How did that happen to you?
Bus. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tori? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once.
Okay, and now we can't even believe that. We can't believe that. It's just like, okay, you start lying and then you start to have a snowball effect of lies. Like there's more lies that come, more lies that come, more lies that come. But
Maybe twice on drunk.
maybe twice on a drunk night. So now we went from once to maybe we went to never happening to maybe one or no, only once to okay, maybe twice on a drunk night.
Night, but you kept catching me out of my.
Kept catching me. Now this turns to sound like okay, well, whoa, 2 times is not kept, when I'm out of my fucking mind, which means that there was multiple times when I was around you that I was drunk and we ended up having relations, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong because I don't want to be assuming the wrong thing, but I think that's what that means, right?
My fucking mind. Yes,
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King. All right, we got that. So she admitted to lying. So now whenever she comes around and she tells me something like cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings, and treatment towards me during basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous.
The man that I have now has came into my life because I was ready to have him. Yeah. I'm still doing hot girl stuff, but but I love him.
Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I do recall she being on the interview where she says that
I have never dated somebody so kind. Like, this is my first relationship where I ever been with somebody who's genuinely a nice person, and he makes me genuinely happy. Like, I just never dated somebody like.
now she's gaslighting because things didn't go the way that she wanted them to go. So she's calling him a cheater and saying that you had her doing these things that she chose to do.
Let me tell y'all about cooking for my man and his family for Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is me getting my greens ready. I had them things cooking overnight. Right here, this is me getting my dressing ready. I do not call it stuffing, babe, because this is dressing. This is a southern thing. Okay, this is me getting my turkey ready, bitch. I already gave it a BBL, injected that thing up last night with all the flavor. This is me getting my roux, my jus, whatever you want to call it, for my mac and cheese ready. I was really nervous because I was like, dang, I'm really finna cook for my man and his whole family. I hope they love this because I got to show them that I really love their son.
And now she's saying he got cold feet, even though she held him down with his horrible mood swings when he was just the nicest person during the interview.
I've never dated somebody so kind. Like,
This is where we got to start. We start talking. We go back into that character flaw thing. Meg Thee Stallion has shown in the past 5 years she has major character flaws. I'll give you another example. Major character flaws in the last 6 years, I want to say, maybe less. Meg Thee Stallion has been said to be with these guys, intertwined with these people, somehow, some way, shape, or form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys in a 6-year span. Is that correct? Am I accurate with that? That's a character flaw, I would say. That's a character flaw. It can't always be that you get with guys that ain't shit. It gotta be a factor of, well, maybe you're picking guys that ain't shit because if that's what we gonna go with the theory of, because I don't know if we going with that theory. I think that at this stage you kind of made a name for yourself, and so I mean you gonna get treated like that name speaks for. If you out here and you throwing that thing in a circle and everybody know that it's time to get in that circle, well, you really expect somebody about to be your knight in shining armor and take care of you, or take you out of that industry, or take you out of whatever your plan was, whatever your goal is. And I just find it funny how we have so many women today that is looking at this and they are unhinged. Like, look, what's this say? Attention, all hot girls. We will be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still don't drink. Cheat first. So you got women that's siding with this whole debauchery that's saying, fuck it, we riding for Meg since Meg got broke up with, or since Meg ain't in a relationship, we about to fuck up our relationships too. Whether we in a happy relationship or not. And this is why people say single women, or not even single women, because these obviously can't be single women if they in a relationship. Women makes women single, not men. Women will make a woman single. She starts to fill that woman's head up with all type of nonsense, all type of bullshit, and it's like, bro, you would have never thought none of this shit that you was thinking about had you not have been talking to old girl, or had you not have seen what this bitch did or this bitch said, or blah blah blah, whatever, who up the bam. It's like, y'all gotta start thinking for yourself, women. Like, y'all gotta start thinking for yourself and stop trying to shift the blame on somebody else for your bad decisions. Now, if all these women decide that they want to go take that advice, because I don't know, man. I think that if the internet is divided about it, it would be one thing to be divided about whether um let me ask y'all this actually. When you're dating a man of the stature like that's making clearly $50 million. Let's see how much money Klay makes. Klay Thompson. He signed a 3-year $50 million contract, and he makes an annual salary of $16 million a year. $16 million a year. Do you really think that a man that's in his 30s, still in his prime of his life, not of his career maybe, but of his life, because obviously we know Klay is almost at that point where it's like, okay, bro, I think you might be hanging it up soon. I mean, you still got a couple years left. You just not the Klay that we once knew you to be. So you're not in the prime of your basketball career, but you're still in the prime of your life. So do we expect a man that's making $16 million a year to legitimately be monogamous? Is that a realistic expectation? And I'm not saying it as in should he be. I'm asking, do we actually expect that a man that is making $16 million is specifically like, oh yeah, I found the one that's gonna have me forever, and I will never cheat on her. I'm gonna cherish her. Especially when you take into consideration that even the broke niggas is cheating on women. So why the fuck? Why? That's that delusional shit. I would say that's delusional. That's probably delusional, huh? To think that a $16 million man, or let's call him a $50 million man because he got a 3-year $50 million contract, 16 million a year. Do we really think that nigga gonna be monogamous? I can tell you right now, fuck no. Not even people making $60,000 a year is monogamous. You might find a monogam you shit. You're not even finding $20,000 men that's guaranteed to be monogamous. A man is only gonna be as monogamous as his options presented to be. Most times, because obviously 100% of 100 is never gonna be 100. You can never say everybody is gonna be this way, but you put a man in a situation, test him out. 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna fail, given the right circumstance. I'm not saying in all circumstances. It might not even be in all circumstances. But if you make the pot the right way, if you sweeten the pot the right way, that man is going to bite. Most times. It's not the same for women, obviously. But for some women, it is the same. Just don't think we should be even expecting nobody. Why is we bashing him? I seen a lady that was creating a Klay Thompson voodoo doll. We got people saying Klay Thompson ain't a real man. It's so much hate towards Klay Thompson. And Meg the Stallion is just getting the victim pass. Hey man, I don't know, man. We don't think we need to look at Meg the Stallion and just be like, hey, look, shorty, I'm gonna just keep it a bean with you. You kind of made a name for yourself, and the only path for you at this point is you just gotta suck that shit up and turn the tide, and you gotta just stay on a certain track. And I mean, obviously, most of these hoes is going to the religious route, so maybe you need to take the religious route and hope for the bread. Hope, pray that the Lord sends you the right religious man, because the places that you're looking for the man that you're trying to get, you're gonna always end up with the same result. You know that you was happily the side chick to one of the industry men. I don't understand, how do you think now all of a sudden you're just gonna. There's people that saying Meg is the prize, that Meg was the prize. Okay. Now I just want to make sure we see this. Look, y'all see, Klay Thompson is currently under a 3-year, $50 million contract with the Dallas Mavericks, which he runs through the 26-27 season, which is next year. So he made his $16 million last year, and he about to make another $16 million next year, unless they just do some kind of contract reconstruction. I don't think that's happening, but $16 million. Maybe they cut him. If they cut him, I'm pretty sure he's still guaranteed $16 million, because if we look right here, it says his contract is guaranteed. And actually, next season, he will be making a 17 million. So he's making more money next year. All right. We say that we said that Meg the Stallion is the prize in this situation. And I guess we need to figure out, what do we consider to be the prize? Is the prize the money? Is it the person that got the most money? So if we talk about the person that has the most money, they say that Meg the Stallion has a net worth of $40 million as of 2026. So she's not too broke. She's not too far off. Well, some other reports cited $30 million. So now we have a $10 million gap, or which we'll just go with an even 35. Let's just call it 35, so we'll meet in the middle. We're not gonna go too far down, and we ain't gonna go up. So we $35 million, and we got a $50 million contract. That wasn't. I don't think that counts all of their endorsements or everything like that. But we also know that net worths ain't always 100% spot on. Actually, I think I only looked at Meg. I think I looked at Klay's contract. I didn't look at his net worth. So let me just make sure that we being fair in this whole assessment of things. Let's be fair in this assessment. Klay Thompson's net worth. Okay. Okay. Now that tells a different story. Klay Thompson's net worth is 140 million, which means he's 100 more. We have to give Meg the Stallion the extra 5 million at that point and give her the 40 million benefit of the doubt. She's still $100 million shorter. So if we're not calling the prize, if the money isn't the prize, then what else would be the prize? To a millionaire, to a person that makes money like this, I don't know what else you bring into the table aside from money. Meg the Stallion, she was a we just looked at this picture, right? Like, Meg the Stallion wasn't the saintliest of women, right? She's had her fair share of industry guys, so we don't even know about who would have been the regular guys before the fame. Maybe she was passed around a little bit more before the fame. Maybe she wasn't passed around before the fame. But from what we have documented in the internet world, we see she 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 men right here that's known of. I don't know if that's prize worthy. Not for a woman. I'm not sure. I don't think we call that prize worthy. She can cook her ass off now. She can cook her ass off. Oh my gosh, she can definitely cook her ass off. Can we pull up? Can we find that? Can we find that Meg the Stallion Thanksgiving dinner? Hold up, Meg. Oh yeah, here it go.
My man and his family for Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is me getting my greens ready. I had them things cooking overnight. Right here, this is me getting my dressing ready. I do not call it stuffing, babe, because this is dressing. This is a southern thing. Okay, this is me getting my turkey ready, bitch. Already.
And I gotta get you now. Meg is a beautiful woman. I hate when she do all that makeup and stuff. I like natural beauty. I'm a natural beauty type of guy myself. But she is a beautiful lady. You know what I'm saying? She obviously, we all know she's stacked. Stallion, you dig? So I mean, she a good looker for sure. She a good looker for sure. She can cook for sure.
Gave it a BBL, injected that thing up last night with all the flavor. This is me getting my roux, my jus, whatever you want to call it, for my mac and cheese ready. I was really nervous because I was like, dang, I'm really finna cook for my man and his whole family. I hope they love this because I got to show them that I really love their son. Okay, so then after that, I started getting my barbecue baked beans ready. And baby, let me tell you, ain't nobody seeing me on barbecue baked beans. If you want to have a conversation, let me know because I'm sure I will win. Okay, so then I had to do my makeup, and then we hurried up and we took all the food over there to the Thompsons. And this is my dressing. This is how my beans came out. This is how all my sides came out. This is how my turkey came out. Mr. Thompson definitely said 10 out of 10. I could easily have on my own restaurant, but I didn't want to record him saying it because I was trying to be respectful. Okay, so then this is Klay. He is so ready to eat. He is tired of hearing me talk. I said, babe, what you thankful for? He said, girl, get to that table. I don't want to hear you no more. This is Jacob. He loaded that plate up because he know what time it is.
So yeah, we know she can cook her ass off. She definitely went in the cooking category. Check, check. Beautiful, check, check. But the things that held up against her are, we know Megan Thee Stallion is not a mink female. We know that she's, matter of fact, I think they had a video. They had the thing with her where she was turned. Where is it at? Let's see. She was yelling at the crowd. She was yelling in the crowd, and we know she get drunk. She's a drunk, and we know those girls, they obnoxious. They are obnoxious. Found it. I got a whole video right here, YouTube video right here, showing it right here. Here we go. Check her out. I mean, we can say that they was out, they was having a good time or whatever. They was out in an outing, blase skip. But if you know both sides, you kind of get a understanding that maybe this might not have been the way that Klay carried himself first and foremost. So Klay, to anybody that knows him, he a laid back, you know what I'm saying, nigga smooth. He ain't really making too much noise. He just be cooling in the cut. And what you can even see in this video clip, he chilling in the cut, just, you know what I'm saying, he doing his little 1-2, he chilling, he cooling. But then you got your Meg, and she's the polar opposite of that. So in most cases, opposites attract. But then there's also that thing that sometimes opposites can not, they just can't coincide. And maybe too much of this shit, you know what? I gotta take the high road on this one. I can't even do this. But look.
He seems a little bit annoyed, right? Like, he seems a little bit like, you're doing too much. Can you calm down? Like, you need to relax. And, you know, that thrill that he once was portraying, or whatever the situation was, started to kind of like dwindle down. Now, one thing I have to say is, regardless of who you are,
and I would say you probably could hear her over everything in the crowd. She over there pointing, she throwing her hands all which way. She out got her arms like she had on a roller coaster. Like, it's a lot. High energy. She a high energy type of female. He might not be really trying to lock nothing like that down, but he had his fun while he could. He gonna have his fun while he can. But most times when you think about men that have millions, like decent type of guys that have millions, I can't even really think of too many like not decent guys that's worth millions that has wifed a girl that is like a Meg Thee Stallion. And it's not saying that Meg Thee Stallion is like she's not like Selena Powell. Goddamn. So it's not like a Meg Thee Stallion. It's not like Meg Thee Stallion is Selena Powell or even Brittany Renner. She's not even Brittany Renner. Like, she's not these females, but Meg Thee Stallion has created this very ugly blob around her. Like, nigga, you fuck with her, you probably going to jail, or nigga, it's just bad. It's just all bad. And it's almost like anytime she says anything about you, bruh, the world believes that that's what it is. There's no way around it. It don't matter. Nigga, you ain't, hey, my dog Tory Lane just got 10 years for shooting somebody, and he ain't even had no DNA on the gun when you shot. He ain't had no DNA on the gun or no gun residue on his hands. Boy, if you, hey, look, man, I don't know what type of shit Meg Thee Stallion got, but you might, yeah, you remember Reggie Bush when he was fucking with Kim Kardashian and all the other dudes that was fucking with Kim Kardashian, and what happened to them? Meg might be one of them type of guys. I ain't even heard nothing from Party ever since they broke up. When she allegedly cheated on him or whatever. And the baby fell off. He was fucking with her. Tory and hey, look, man, Meg Thee Stallion is the new Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian ain't have a baby until she finally got with the crazy nigga Kanye. So maybe Meg Thee Stallion gonna find her a crazy nigga like a Kanye that'll cuff her down. But then she gotta be with the fuckery. She talk about nobody can't cheat on her or this, that, and the third. Man, that nigga worth $100 million, man. You better sit down and chill, bro. Just chill. Just chill. Because you probably could have played your cards right and things could have been a little bit different for you. Now it's just, you the butt of the joke again, Meg. Shake that ass, girl. You the butt of the joke again. Butt of the joke. The butt of the joke, man. Again, the butt of the joke. But with that being said, that's just how I see it. I think this shit got blown out of proportion by Meg. She should have just chilled the fuck out. She could have still been in her relationship unless Klay was really just trying to force her the fuck out, and he just knew that was the nuke to get her gone. But I don't even think this is an unfortunate situation. I think this is something that we kind of already knew was coming. Matter of fact, we knew it was coming. So this shit is hilarious. Hey, my dog Academics had caught this shit. He caught this shit. He said that verbatim now. He says that they were going to be broken up at the end of the season by postseason. Matter of fact, postseason will be post-relationship. Hold up. Let's see if this is.
At least, one nigga doing 10 years in jail. I don't even know what happened to Partisan. Bruv, Meg Thee Stallion is like bad luck. Straight up. I ain't see one nigga that she really, she get with this nigga. He went from the Splash Brothers. The nigga couldn't even make a free throw, bro. Bad luck, bro. Yo, listen, you ever had a chick that got that bad juju, bro? Yo, your life go to shit. Trust me, I met one of those. I was doing good, having my way. Get with a bitch, you can't do nothing right. It's like God is punishing you the whole time. You leave her, it's time for prosperity. You start glowing. Listen, there's always that succubus. You ever heard about that term? Succubus. So anyway, that's that Jezebel over there. So basically, when I'm reading through the lines, and I read the thing, so now I got to break it down for y'all like a kilo of coke. Every time I say some shit, I ain't female business, but I'm always fucking right. Gang, she was pressuring this nigga to probably take some extra steps. Look, talking about he got cold feet. What do you mean cold feet, nigga? You probably want that nigga to marry you or something. You think that nigga dumb? Fuck no. Get what I'm saying? Talking about anytime you see a known hoe, I'm not saying she's a hoe. Don't sue me, shorty. You have me in court too many times. Anytime a known hoe starts playing house, the bitch only know how to make Don Julio and...
Hey, look, man. Hey, and I ain't even really see what he said prior to this, but it's all the same shit that I'm saying too, bro. It's bro, you done had 11 other niggas from the industry before me, and you trying to impress my parents like you think I'm about to just wife you up and the world knows. It's not okay. I hate to bring her into this conversation, but Aisha Curry made some comments that let everybody raise some eyebrows whoa. But on the other side of that, Curry had already been married to her. She was already locked in place. We don't know what her escapades was. We don't know if she did anything crazy outlandish, but you can only assume that if she wasn't with him, she probably would have been out here wilding, right? Now, Curry wouldn't be married to her though, so it wouldn't have been a thing. Now, that's the same thing as what Meg's bringing to the table is she's already lived the experience that Aisha was trying to live, and now she's trying to be what Aisha would be. You can't can't do that. You should have came in first, and then maybe you could have explored. Hey, maybe you could have explored and did your own thing. Who knows what them type of guys is into? But you, yeah, you doing the most, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don Julio Repo and a fucking Red Bull. That's the only thing she could make. That's the only. She like a ghetto bartender. Give me 90-42 me, please. All of a sudden, this bitch is now Betty Crocker. Come on, bruh. You know what she trying to do? Nigga, she seen that contract. Nigga, you coming with 4 rings. Nigga, you coming with all this shit. Yo, it's time to trap a nigga, man. Let's get this nigga, man. So she put on her bet. Yo, man, she wasn't cooking for Tori like this. And Tori was smacking her and the friend. Piping both of them down. Yo, what's up? Yo, Tori ain't get 1 meal. Let's keep it a bean. But she got this nigga. She thought he was green. Because I ain't gonna lie. There's something about Klay Thompson. He's like one of them like, yo, you know your mans that get bitches, but he mad down low with it. Like, pause. Like he don't really, he not flashy and flamboyant with it like that he's getting mad hoes. So there was always something with Klay. She got with the nigga, probably thought she about to run his life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said this shit wasn't gonna last. She was gonna have that nigga stressed out. That nigga ain't gonna be able to, yo, he ain't gonna be able to do one pick and roll. Fuck out of here. He gonna be stressed out, nigga. Yo, they gonna throw the ball to him in the corner when he usually spot up for the 3, and he gonna have PTSD of that chick throwing a fucking plate like a frisbee at his fucking head up in the crib. Trust me. So she thought she could run the nigga life. Real talk. Let's keep it a bean. You know, come on, you know what type of chick this is, man. These one of them aggressive, overbearing. Bro, she was down to scrap with Tori, nigga. The fuck, like, come on, gang. Like, nigga, she ready to like, yo, she like, it's a squabbler.
yeah, he bringing up some good points too. That's another thing. I forgot all about that. Like, I say, Klay is a low key type of guy, bro. He not into all that shit, and plus he's in the NBA, so you really can't be on all of that bullshit. That man bring a lot of bullshit to the game, bro. She's a drunk. Any person, I ain't even calling it just a female. I'm saying any person that's a drunk that has a drinking problem. They bad news for business, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you, but I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna, man. Look. Them people get drunk and they just get different. They get real different. But I digress.
You feel me? It's a squabbler. So you can imagine, you think she would, yo, nigga, she like the same height as Klay Thompson. Like, nigga, bro, come on. Like, come on, bro. You know what's going on, dog? So she, you know, she thinks she can run that nigga. He a little bit soft-spoken. He ain't popping it like that. She probably like, all right, I'm going to play house for a little bit. All right, just give me the canned mac and cheese. I'm gonna just boil it in the microwave and call it my recipe. She's on TikTok every day. Told me, look, I'm making Klay this, making Klay that.
Yeah, man, it's a spooky world out here, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I don't think anybody really should have said. Oh shit! Here it go right here. I think I found it when he said that shit. Here it go.
By the time the postseason hits, this is going to be post-relationship, okay? Trust me. Trust me. This shit really over already. Good. Good. She's running up that check, doing her thing, but I'm going to keep it a bean with you, all right? By the time the postseason hits, this is going to be post-relationship, okay? Trust me. Trust me.
Bro. Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. I ain't gonna fake, dog. Bro, got a lot of people that don't fuck with him. I fucks with him, bro. And when I listen to shit he be saying, bro, that nigga be spot on most times, bro. He be hitting the nail on the head most times. In most cases, that nigga be right, bro. He got inside information. He be knowing shit. He tapped in with them folks, but that was a hell of a prediction. My nigga said when the postseason comes, it will be post-relationship. Man, you can't make that shit up, dog. Act don't like Meg at all. I don't blame it though. Like Meg really, it really is a bad track record for that girl, man. Shit is crazy, bro. Everybody that I ever heard of that dealt with her, they just done fucked up. They gone. That's crazy. Anyways, man, I don't got too much more to say about this shit, man. Meg, you need some solitude time. You need to take some time to get yourself together, heal yourself, man. Don't jump into no more relationships because you're gonna get the same results. I'll assure you of that. Or, or you're gonna have to learn to accept certain things from certain individuals, especially if you're dealing with a man that's making 16 to 17 million dollars per year and worth $100 million. Like, what do you expect, bro? Beyonce found out Jay was cheating on her. She went in the studio and made an album with hella subliminals. Nobody knew who the fuck she was talking about, what the fuck she was talking about, but they come to the conclusion that yeah, he cheated. Where be at? She's still with that nigga. He worth hundreds of millions. Matter of fact, he's worth a couple billion. I ain't saying that just because Klay ain't worth a billion, that don't mean that nigga Meg, that might just be that might be as high up on the rung as you get. Cause I don't think we heard stuff like this about B before she got married to Jay. Meg, you got a lot of baggage with you now. You probably didn't drop down from the bill. You probably could have got a billionaire when you first got in the industry. And then you would have still had to deal with that bullshit. Well, now you down to you got $100 million, nigga. You gonna have to deal with that. All right, fuck it. You don't want the $100 million? Get you a tens of millions of dollar nigga. You still gonna deal with that? All right, fuck it. You don't want to deal with it then? Fuck it. Get you a couple $100,000 nigga. You bring him up to your level. You make him. You put him in a position of where he can make more money. And holler at me if it work out. Cause at the end of the day, like I say, bro, niggas is gonna do what they gonna do, bro. Especially once they get in that situation. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some niggas that get in these comments that say, "Oh nah, dog, you crazy. I never cheat on Meg." Until you get with Meg, and then you start to be around her friends, and then you get to be around this, and you get to be around that, and now you tempted by all these other temptations. You gonna bite the motherfucking apple, my boy. I assure you. Because just like there's one Meg, there's other Megs around Meg. So just chill, bro. Like, and plus that, once you done got off on Meg, you done probably got up. Your bag done went up. So it ain't even no point. You not even you ain't even cherishing her like you used to cherish her. Matter of fact, you gonna start to see the real Meg, and then you gonna be like, oh, see, I see why these niggas did her dirty. This bitch is crazy for real. Just because it's Meg and just because she on TV, she just like the rest of these regular old females. I swear, I assure you of that. And to the females that took offense to that, hey, I was told when I was a little boy, you throw a rock in a pack of in a pack of dogs, the one that you hit, that one is gonna holler. So any of y'all hollering in the chat and upset, hey, you probably need to do a self-assessment of yourself too, and maybe you might be falling in the same traps. You might be going through the same relationship patterns. If you want to get out of them, shit, take a self-assessment, look at yourself. Or remember that you was the one that was hollering whenever I threw that rock. Holler at your boy. It's Jay signing out, man. Peace. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, get that road to 1K.